Hi all, welcome to Public Cloud Design Tips and Tricks. Today's topic is AWS Elasticache. What are the problem statements? The problem statements are how to improve latency and throughput of read-heavy applications and how to improve performance of a web applications requesting for frequently used data. The solutions are Azure Redis case from Microsoft Azure, Amazon Elasticache from AWS, and Google Cloud Memory Store from Google Cloud. So what is Amazon Elasticache? Amazon Elasticache is a fully managed service that has the ability to deploy, manage, and scale a distributed in-memory cache environment in the cloud. What it does, it improves the performance of a typical web applications by getting common information from a memory store instead of a IO-intensive database operations. So, for example, let's say consumer is accessing a product catalog applications. It always fetches the common product information from a memory store rather than it goes to fetch the same information from a database. As a result, it improves the performance of read-heavy applications and it is typically used in applications like social networking, media sharing, FAQ portals, etc. It improves performance of compute-intensive applications like decision engine. It improves performance by storing critical information in memory, for example, user sessions. Now, there are two types of Elasticache. One is Memcached and other is Redis case. So what is Memcached? It is an in-memory key value store. It is high performant in nature. It has some millisecond response time. It is used as cache or session store and it is good for real-time applications like web app, mobile app and e-commerce application, etc. It is distributed in nature and scaled to multiple nodes. In Redis case, it is an in-memory data store. It is open source in nature. It has also some millisecond response time. Data can be accessed in microseconds here. It is capable of serve millions of requests, so it has a high throughput. It is good for applications in financial services, healthcare, and IoT sectors. It has support to data structure with sorted set, list, and other type of data structure as well. What are the attributes of Memcached? High throughput. There is no disk access, so faster response time, and it also supports millions of operations per second. It is simple in nature because it supports many languages such as Java, Ruby, Python, C, C++, etc. Scaled in nature, Memcached is a distributed and multi-threaded applications. Data can be split into multiple nodes here, and new nodes can be added based on demand or request. Now, Memcached supports up to 100 nodes per customer for each AWS region, with each cluster having 1 to 20 nodes. Partitioning of data across the nodes are possible in Memcached cluster. Each of the nodes in the cluster is capable of read and write operation. What about Redis case? Apart, apart from simple scale and other things, it has data structure support. So it supports many data structures like string, list, set, sorted set, HMAP, bitmap, etc. It has a replication and persistence capability. So it provides a primary replica architecture in which data is replicated to multiple servers. So this is the added advantage. It is persistence by nature by providing a point-in-time backups, copying the data sets into disk. So it has a set point as well. From a scaling perspective, it is scale out capable, and the cluster size can be controlled based on demand. The added benefit of our Memcached are it replicates data across nodes, we already discussed. It supports execution of group of commands for a given transactions, and it supports geospatial operations. For example, it helps to get distance between two locations or finding locations in a given region or a given area. So these are the added benefit over Memcached. Now, how a typical architecture for Amazon ElastCache looks like are, if you see the upper part are Amazon EC2 machines where, and that is the compute environment where the applications is running. It can be your applications or an analytic application, whatever. So those are running on Amazon EC2. And for the read heavy data or frequently used data, they use Amazon ElastCache nodes. So these nodes can have Redis case or Memcached based on the requirement. And these nodes forms a clusters, and the EC2 machines can directly access to any of the nodes actually in the below area. And it has also connectivity to a traditional RDS where different other kind of transactions can happen. So this is how typically a Amazon ElastCache applications looks like. So that is what is written in the right side is application code, DB access, and access to case nodes are happening on the compute part. And in the below part, it's a clusters of Amazon ElastCache, and they have either Redis or Memcached based on the requirement. If you want to know more and deep dive into how ElastCache works, you can always refer different links from AWS. And this is all about Amazon ElastCache. Thank you and have a good day.